Hello Prepsters, Jai Hind. This is your wonderful channel, Maths. So around 60 days are left for your upcoming NDA exam, which is going to held on 14 November. And I am also sure that you are preparing and understanding the concepts well for your exam. And in this video, I am going to tell you not about any concept, but about the execution of that concept in the exam. That is how to attend the paper, because attending the paper is as important as preparation of the paper, because many aspirants lack this thing about how to attempt, that is what is the way to attempt what you have learned. So watch this video till the end to get the complete clarity and confidence about attending the paper on 14th November. So in this video I am going to tell you about the execution strategy of maths paper, and in the subsequent video I will also tell you about the GAT execution strategy. So watch this video till the end, because these 10 minutes will give you a major boost in your marks and preparation. So let's get started. As you know, there are 120 questions in NDA maths paper. There are 120 questions. And for the right answer, you will get a plus 2.5, and for the wrong answer, you will get minus 0.83. And total marks is 300 marks. How many? 300 marks. So total is 300 marks. And for the time allotted to solve these 120 questions is 150 minutes or 2.5 hours. 150 minutes or 2.5 hours. So after solving the past 10 years paper and watching and following many YouTube channels, I came across one thing, that is these 120 questions are bifurcated into 3 parts, as you know: an easy, moderate and hard. These are the 3 bifurcations which you know, but I will tell you what is the weightage of these 3 parts in NDA maths paper. So approx 40 questions comes in easy part, approx 50 comes in moderate, and in 30 hard. This is the approximation I am telling you after seeing the past 10 year papers and watching many YouTube channels. So this is for the NDA maths. In the next video, I will tell you about the execution strategy. Not the preparation, but the execution, because it is as important as preparation. If you are not going to execute it right, preparation will be thwarted. So NDA maths, and in the next NDA GAT. Now coming back to the video. So the first R is the most important R about your rhythm in the paper. So in this first R, the most and the best strategy to face the paper is try to be at the last of the paper. That is, try to reach to the last question, that is 120th question. In this first hour, at the end of the first hour, you should be at the last page of the paper, because if you will follow this strategy, then I am assuring you, and all the YouTubers and all the defense aspirants are assuring you, that you will be solving 40 questions. After reaching at the last page of the 120th question, you will be solved approximately 40 questions. And you have to maintain the accuracy. Because these approximately 40 questions are the easiest one. But if you will solve one by one, then you will not get the chance to solve all the easy questions. That is why I am telling you, solve all the questions in the first hour, and the questions which you are finding it very easy, that is you can solve in 1 minute only, that question you have to do first. And the questions in which there is a single hint of doubt that you are not able to do, or it is a tricky one, then leave it. Wahin pe chhod do. Leave it and try to solve the next question. And thereby you can solve the 40 questions in the first hour. So now, how many marks? And in this, you have to maintain full accuracy, because As I said, this is the easiest 40 questions you will be solving in first hour. So and the 40 questions, so total marks is 100. So you see that in first hour you have solved 40 questions, and for the 40 questions you gain 100 marks. Now 1.5 hours are left, and the next 1 hour is for the moderate question. And now in this 1 hour, if you are solving these 30 questions, because these are the moderate one which you have left in the first hour, you have left some questions in the first hour because that questions are finding you tricky. So in this 1 hour, that is 60 minutes, you will solve 30 questions, because and so this relation will give you one question 2 minutes time. If you are solving 60 minutes, if you are solving 30 questions in 60 minutes, then for each question you will get 2 minutes of time, and that is pretty much good for moderate questions. So if you are solving 30 questions, and in this you can guess also, that is but not a fluke guess, that is not a direct guess, but a guess in which you are eliminating two options. That is, you are confident that you will get two options wrong, that are two options wrong. So in that manner you can guess in that question. So in this also you will get 30, 32.5, 75 marks. You are gaining 75 marks, and if there is 1 to 2 questions wrong, then you will end up 65. You will end up 65. You will end up, if there is a catastrophe, that is you are you have done 5 to 10 questions wrong, then you will achieve 65 marks. That is also pretty much good. Now 65 marks, total is now 165 marks. Now 30 minutes are left. Now 30 minutes is left, and in this question and in this time frame you have to do the hardest problem. You have to do the hardest problem. So you can take as much time as you want, because in this, if you can do 5 to 10 questions also, then you will end up getting 40 marks, and you will be getting around 200 marks, and you will be getting around 200 marks. And if you get something around 180 to 200, something around 180 to 200, then I can assure you that you will be in the rankers list. You will be the rankers list, because in this, if you get 200 marks and in GAT you get 300 marks. Suppose GAT execution strategy I will also tell in the next video, but suppose you will get 300 marks, so total is 500 marks. And in NDA, if you are getting 450 plus, then you will be in the top 200. You will be in the top 200. You will be in the top 200 if you are getting 450 plus, and if you are getting 500, that is pretty much good. So I have told you that you have to do in first hour complete sanitization of the paper, and you have to just select the easiest one from the paper. Now in the second hour you have to solve that question which you have left in the first hour. These 30 questions you will solve, and now 30 minutes are left. You have to be patient, and you have to solve the last hard questions. And if you will solve these 5 to 10 questions from these 30 hard questions, you will get 40 marks, and total is 200. So you have to don't take any question as with your ego. You have to don't solve any question with your ego. That is, you are the math student, so why can't you solve that question? So don't take this feeling in the paper. You have to just be patient enough, and you have to solve all firstly easy, then moderate, and then hard. Don't take any question on your ego. It will hamper your paper, and it will lessen your attempts also and marks also. So don't take any question in your ego, and try to solve firstly easy, then moderate, and at the last hard one. So this is my tip, and which is missed by many aspirants. That is why in the exam, and their attempts are less. Their attempts are less than the mock test. Their attempts are less in the mock test. So I am ending this video because I have told you everything about how to write the paper. So see this video and try to gain about the execution of the paper. How we will execute on the 14th November. So at last I want to say that keep your preparation and Josh high, and until then, Jai Hind.